On a bitterly cold April morning, these folks are up bright and early, reporting for duty.
Have you ever set these up before? There you go. Yes, you have. The answer is?
It's not a job or obligation, it's a duty of care they've taken upon themselves to help their neighbors. Because in just a few hours, this pile of wood is about to change lives.
Fantastic. All right.
But first, all the little details have to be just right.
Which way is the wind going?
Should be coming from the northwest.
Oh, turn these around.
Good thinking.
Now the equipment is set up and ready for another batch of volunteers to show up, so they can saw away, cutting enough wood for the next group to buff out the little details, so the drillers can line it up just right
There we go.
before a nice coat of stain is applied. And what you have is a symphony of power tools buzzing and volunteers working away to help provide that thing that makes your home a home.
We're taking basically boards, dimensional lumber, and making beds today.
That SHP mark, now ingrained in the wood, stands for Sleep in Heavenly Peace. It's an international organization that helps kids in need get a bed. All that's needed to start a local chapter like the one here in Warren County is people willing to step up. That's where Tom and Wendy Black come in.
I happened to be looking at the internet, reading the news one day, and I came across another chapter, a news story about another chapter, and actually I kind of scrolled past it, saw the headline and thought, oh, that's kind of interesting, but scrolled past it. My way back up the page, I said, well, maybe I should read about it.
Well, in the beginning, it was extremely nerve-wracking. Was this something that we could even do? Could we find enough people to help us, to support us?
2x4. 2x4s.
The support they needed to start this life-changing operation is in full bloom on a mid-April Saturday morning, even if the temperature is below freezing.
A little chilly, a little windy, but it's not snowing.
Today, volunteers of all ages
It's really fun.
have one goal in mind: to build beds for those in need.
Well, if you didn't have a bed, then you wouldn't get much sleep. And beds are really comfortable, so you can get better sleep.
Today is a historic day for them. A total of 20 beds will be made in the parking lot of Crossroads Church in Norwalk, the most they've ever made in a single build event. And soon, what started as pieces of wood will be loaded into trucks and ready for delivery. But first, the families who are about to get a bed receive a call from Gwen.
To being able to call them and be able to tell them we have a bed for you. We will provide everything. We'll come in, we'll set it up. We have your mattress, we have the bedding, we have the pillow. Your child will be able to crawl into a bed tonight.
And they provide everything. The bed is even personalized to each kid's favorite animal or superhero.
It's all about the smiles. It's all about the laughter.
Mark McKenzie describes himself as one of the luckiest volunteers because he gets to enjoy the final joyous step in this process, delivering beds to kids who may have never had one before. And when he shows up,
Some of the kids are already in pajamas. We can be doing it in the afternoon. They're already in the pajamas.
although many of us take it for granted, a bed is much more than just a place to sleep.
If a child isn't able to get a good night's sleep, they're not able to perform in school very well. They're not able to concentrate. They're not able to stay engaged in play.
In less than a year, they've delivered 50 beds, and they won't stop until
We don't need to provide beds anymore. Like every kid gets them. We want these kids to have beds, and if we could get all the way to the corners of Warren County so everybody knows that we're here and we want to help them, we want to serve them, it would be great.
Well, and as this group of volunteers wraps up a hard day of work, they go home knowing that more kids in their community will have a bed to sleep on. If you'd like to donate, volunteer, or apply for a bed, you can do so by checking the Sleep in Heavenly Peace website to see if there's a chapter in your county. In Norwalk, Scott Carpenter, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.